wasn't supposed to open the door, but when the knocking started at 3 a.m., I did. And now, I regret it.
Who the hell knocks this late?
The hallway was empty, just a flickering light and a cold draft. Then I saw it, a single black shoebox on the floor.
What the
Inside the box was a Polaroid, a photo of me, sleeping, taken tonight.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
Her voice came from behind me, but when I turned, no one was there.
Who said that?
The light flickered again. The photo in my hand changed. Now I was standing in the hallway, just like now, but in the photo, something was behind me.
Too late.
The knocking started again, louder, from inside the house.
That's impossible.
The Polaroid shook in my hands. The figure behind me in the photo, it was closer now, smiling.
You let me in.
The lights went out, the knocking turned into pounding, and then a whisper right against my ear.
I'm home.
No, no, no.
The last thing I saw before the darkness swallowed me was the Polaroid. Now it was blank, except for 2 words written in red. Your turn.
Knock, knock.
The pounding started again, but this time it wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from inside my chest.
Make it stop.
The walls began to bleed. The Polaroid reappeared in my hands. A new photo, a new victim, someone else's house, someone else's door.
You're part of it now.
And then I heard it, a voice, not hers, not mine.
Help me.
The knocking grew louder, the walls cracked, and the last thing I understood was this. The game never ends. It just finds a new player.
Ready or not.
The door creaked open on its own. The hallway stretched into endless black, and from the darkness, something stepped forward.
No.
The Polaroid flashed one last time, a new face, a new scream, and the knocking started all over again.
Your turn.
Please help me.
He was standing at the end of the hallway, pale, shaking, his eyes wide with terror.
Who are you?
The last one who opened the door.
His voice cracked like dry wood. Behind him, the hallway stretched longer than it should. The walls pulsed like a heartbeat.
He didn't play the game right.
Her voice slithered from everywhere at once. The light above us shattered. Glass rained down, but none of it hit the floor. It just hung there, suspended.
She makes you choose.
She's what?
Who takes your place?
The Polaroid in my hand twitched. A new image formed. A little girl standing in front of a house. My house.
Bring her to the door.
No.
The glass in the air trembled. The man in front of me let out a choked sob.
If you don't, she keeps you. Forever.
The pounding started again, not from the door, from inside my head. A rhythmic, deafening thud.
Tick-tock.
The photo burned hotter. The girl's face twisted into something wrong. Too many teeth. Eyes too black.
I don't do it.
Then you'll stay like him.
The man at the end of the hallway let out a scream, but no sound came out. His mouth stretched too wide, his skin peeled back like paper.
Run.
The walls collapsed inward, the hallway became a throat, and the last thing I heard before the darkness swallowed me whole was her laughter.
Too late.
I woke up in my bed, heart pounding, sweat dripping. But when I looked at my nightstand, there was a Polaroid, a picture of the little girl, standing at my door, knocking.
Round 2.
You know?
The door handle turned on its own. A cold wind rushed in, carrying the scent of wet earth and something older, something hungry.
You should have played the game.
The last thing I saw before the door swung open was my own reflection in the blackness. But it wasn't me anymore. The eyes were hers.
Welcome home.
My neighbor's dog hasn't stopped staring at my house for 3 days. And last night, it started whispering my name.
Did you hear that?
The voice was too soft to be real, but it was there, right outside my window.
You're imagining things. Dogs don't whisper.
But then the dog's mouth moved, not like a bark, like words.
It just said, he's coming.
That's not possible.
The dog's eyes were black, too black, like they weren't eyes at all, just holes.
What the hell's wrong with that thing?
And the dog stood up, on 2 legs.
Run.
The door slammed shut behind us. The whispering grew louder, from every corner of the house.
It's not just the dog.
The walls started bleeding,
We need to get out.
but the windows were gone. Just solid brick where glass used to be.
Who the hell built this house?
The whispering turned to laughter, the dog's voice, but deeper, hungrier.
It's not a dog. It never was.
The lights flickered. In the darkness, something moved. Something with too many teeth.
What do you want?
The thing in the shadows smiled.
It wants us to stay forever.
The floorboards creaked. Something was crawling. Fast.
There's more than one.
The whispers became screams. The walls pulsed like a heartbeat.
We're not alone.
And then the first hand reached out from the darkness.
Oh God.
The fingers were too long. The nails too sharp.
Don't let it touch you.
But it was too late. The thing wrapped its fingers around my ankle.
No.
The last thing I heard was the dog's voice, laughing.
He's here.
And then the lights went out for good.
Where are you? I can't see anything.
Shut up. It'll hear you.
A wet, clicking sound echoed from the ceiling. Something was up there, watching.
The door, it's open again.
The hallway stretched impossibly long, the walls warping like melting wax.
That's not the way out.
At the end of the hall, the dog stood on its hind legs, its jaw unhinged, dripping black saliva.
It's blocking us.
The whispers returned, but now they weren't just in our ears. They were inside our heads.
It's not speaking. It's digging.
My skull throbbed. The voice scraped against my thoughts like broken glass.
Make it stop.
The dog's body twitched. Its fur peeled away, revealing something slick and pulsating underneath.
Don't look at it.
Too late. My vision blurred. The thing wasn't a dog anymore. It was wearing a face. My face.
What the hell is that?
The copy of me smiled. Its teeth were jagged. Its eyes hollow.
It's learning.
The walls shuddered. The house wasn't just alive. It was hungry.
We have to break a window.
But the glass was gone. Only teeth remained, lining the frames like a waiting mouth.
It's playing with us.
The floor tilted. We slid toward the thing wearing my face.
Fight it.
My hands burned as I touched it. The skin was cold, writhing.
It's changing again.
The coffee's face split open. 100 voices screamed at once.
It's not just one of them.
And then the house exhaled. The air turned rancid.
We're not getting out.
The darkness grinned back at us.
Are we dead?
No answer came, just an endless hallway, my own breath echoing back at me.
Maybe we never left.
The walls pulsed once, a heartbeat, then stillness.
It's over.
Outside, a dog barked, normal, distant.
Or maybe it's just waiting.
The front door creaked open. Sunlight bled through.
This time, we walk.
And we did. Without looking back. Without hearing the thing that might have been laughing. Or crying. Or calling our names. One last time.